What's up guys, back in today with another reaction to the Berserk manga, this time in volume 38, the chapters Bridge of Parting, Twilight Assassin and Royal Capital in the Moonlight. The Twilight Assassin very much reminds me of the assassin job cuts done while in Wyndham, obviously in the same area, same place, so very reminiscent name of the chapter there, so looking forward to seeing that, or maybe not so much, but last episode was very interesting. We saw lots of familiar faces all joined up here in Falconia, as we focus mostly on Rika and his kind of journey through the place. We ended up seeing Luca, which was really cool, and her woman friends here. Saw the old man, Ganishka's right hand, who was... I really liked him. I think he had some really charming segments. As much as the kids scared of him a little bit, I think there's a really awesome kind of relationship between them. And obviously he's just trying to save him from whatever monster. I never really saw what lurked in there, but from whatever monster lurks in a little shed. Unfortunately, the chapters were rather short, especially this second one last week, which was a bit of a shame. But we also saw these funerals where the dead would kind of come and show themselves before Griffith would do whatever he would do with them. And Locus teaching Rickert a little bit about his place, questioning Rickert's motives as well, but showing him this little underground dungeon of a little coliseum of demons taking on monsters like trolls and such, as we see Borkoff in action here, which is really cool. Hopefully we might see more of that in the future, but yeah, do let me know what you guys think about the chapters we'll be covering today in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. Holy shit, that is almost double the usual amount of likes. Holy shit, almost 300. This must be the most liked chapter from what I've seen, honestly. Even from like the early chapters, where you've got to imagine with TV shows, maybe not all, there's always exceptions, a lot of stuff does grow, but in most cases with TV shows and series, the viewership declines slightly and the ratings and such, maybe the ratings and such don't decline, but the viewership and such do decline slightly. So there's been less and less readers of Berserk as the chapters go on. Yeah, again, this is one of the most liked chapters I've seen on here. Bloody hell. That tells me something crazy might be happening in here. Okay, so we've got Bridge of Parting. Okay, I was not expecting that, actually. Again, I was thinking maybe that'd be the case for the next chapter, but okay. Maybe not so much, actually, I don't know. But, yeah, it does look like we are in Falconia still. See a load of lovely butterflies. Fish, and the architecture, of course. Look at that. There he is. Quite a lovely little tea spot, this. I guess we'll call it a little tea spot. There seem to be more flowers again. Jesus, there's a shit ton of flowers. Any type of flower will bloom here. It pleases me so much. I'm having flowers from all lands brought to this garden, little by little. Here, your holiness. Thank you for today. Oh, well. I'm much obliged that your highness would serve me personally. He does look even slightly older than he did before here, doesn't he? He looked old before. And yeah. There she is. So cute. I'm wiped out. I don't want to see any ghosts for a while. And your duties as medium aren't easy either, Sonia. That face. I do like Sonia. Again, I was a bit wary of her, as I am with most characters when we meet them. Especially, of course, someone being connected with Griffith, as he is now. Oh, what's this? Herbal tea. I mean, you're all so busy all the time, you can at least have this when you're free. Chamomile? Chamomile? I don't know what that is. Ginger? Marjoram? Hibiscus? It certainly does calm the mind. You really do know everything, Lord Griffith. I'm kind of questioning. I don't know why I haven't questioned this before, but why Charlotte loves Griffith so much, both originally and now. So he's not really a guy, you know what I'm saying? He's just like, I think she's just in love with the image of him and how he looks and such, because she never really knew him when she did fall in love with him, and I don't think she even really knows him now. Like, not well, she knows him, but like not knows him, if you know what I'm saying. She doesn't really know him, I don't think. Smells too green. These eyes are piercing right here. Holy shit. And there's Mule in the back. Nice to see him. That's some scary eyes there. That's the thing about Sonya. She is scary as well at some point. She has that kind of crazy girl kind of vacancy about her sometimes. I don't think I've ever encountered a girl like this in real life, but in anime especially, there's a few girls like this that seem a bit distant and a bit crazy. Don't get me wrong, I've met some crazy girls in real life, but not kind of scary crazy. Hopefully that stays the case. But I do kind of feel nice and warm, so I'll have more. Yeah, of course she doesn't really get along well with Charlotte, does she? I love her facial expressions though. There are cakes too. This really does seem to ease the mind. Your Holiness, please don't push yourself too hard. That is... Think of your health. Oh, these old bones no longer fear death. In fact, I even look forward to it. Thanks to what the Hawk and the Medium showed me again today. I won't die just yet, though. I still have the duty of presenting the crown upon the Hawk of Light's head. No, the destiny of doing so. But before that, I have to perform the wedding ceremony for you two, Your Holiness. Way too sweet. Let's go, Sonya. Oh, look at Mule in the back. Again, this is so weird considering this all kind of created by the things we hate until this point. It's like, it's got so much personality, but again, you've got to remember where this all came from. This all came from the sacrifice of everyone we loved so much. The characters we loved, and it all came from that moment we hated so much that Griffith done. This all came from so much hate. But I'm really liking these interactions. It's quite interesting to think about that, isn't it? Again, especially loving Sonya. But him behind me, he looks like he wants some. So I'll have another. Don't use me as an excuse. Oh god. I'm trying out this new eye spray and I don't think it's working very well. I did get a different one last month. That was mostly for hay fever and itchy eyes, but I don't actually have itchy eyes. But this new one I have is for dry eyes. And it's actually making my eyes itchy. And it's not working too well, evidently. So I might have to switch back to the one I had before. It's funny because the one before wasn't listed for what I have. Yeah, that worked a lot better than the one that is listed for what I have. Again, I feel like the one I have is actually making my eyes itchy. It's really weird. Kind of goes along with that thing I said of why would anti-dandruff or beauty skincare actually make you more beautiful or get rid of your dandruff, because that would just lose them business. I feel like it's one of those situations, honestly. Another cup? I'd love one. Don't be a show-off. Here, you can have half. Say I'm on duty, guarding you. Lord Griffith. Sir Locus has brought a guest to see you. Damn. Can't imagine what Rickard's thinking right now. Damn. Lord Griffith? I must excuse myself for a bit. Who could that be? Quite funny, isn't it? This is like his new band. His past has come back to in front of him right here. Little Rickert. Not so little anymore. That's Princess Charlotte. I see. Once again, there. Griffith. What will I say? That bridge. That the bridge they're talking about in the title, I guess. After seeing that crowd of people and their pleading eyes, after seeing the bustling capital, which I thought I'd never see again, godlike exploits. Sorry, what did I say? That exploits. Godlike exploits. That always gets me. Fiendish exploits. I've seen them both firsthand. Indeed. And they are kind of there. Well, I say they are one and the same in a way. And here I see him, so tiny. Hang on. So I've got maybe an inkling of what might happen, just because again the like count. I can't imagine this many people would like if Rickert kind of joined back up with Griffith and became part of this place and part of his crew and whatever. But it doesn't mean he can't just kind of live here. Again, the fact that Griffith has no humanity, I feel like he'd be indifferent as to, if Rickert wasn't to join him, he'd be indifferent as to what Rickert does, if he just lives here or leaves or whatever, surely. You could also maybe think he wouldn't want remnants of the old band, the Hawk, to still walk. I don't think he really cares about that either. As we kind of saw with his interaction with Guts a while back. And there's the Hill of Swords that Rickert took so long making. Will you still dream the same dream? Have you found an answer to that question on the Hill of Swords, Rickert? He almost looks slightly younger in this shot here, doesn't he? Taking us back a little bit. The Hill of Swords of our fallen, real members of the Band of the Hawk. Oh shit! Yes. Oh my god! Let's go. Okay. Yep. That explains the light count. Holy shit! Let's go. Oh my god, Rickert, you absolute legend. What balls this must take. With Locust behind you, that intimidating fucking bastard. Escorting you this whole way, basically intimidating you the whole way. Showing you that demon stuff. Walking up here with Griffith and his merry men. In Griffith's own kingdom. Slapping him like this. Holy shit. Well done, Rickert. That takes some balls, that does. Holy shit. Let's go. What a shot, man. Damn. That feels good, that does. That feels good, that does. Holy shit. There's not even a mark on him, of course. Oh, yeah. Of course. Locust is pissed. I love that, Rickert. Tears in his eyes. Remembering all the dead. Lord Griffith! How dare you! Yeah, of course. Horrible look on his face right here. And Griffith says no. Wow. Wow. Damn. Let's go, Rickert. I was ashamed of myself. Like I couldn't go with everyone to Wyndham to rescue you that day. I felt like I owed a debt for not getting to share in that fate of the others. For being unable to get mad like Guts or take responsibility like him. For only being able to stand there and watch him go. But then, that Hill of Swords, the one who made all their grave markers, was me. Damn. Rickert, man. It sure was, and what a load of effort you put into that. Beautiful. Have you noticed? The new band of the Hawk's crest. The shape of the wings is a little different from the old crest. That it is. I'm Rickert, member of the Band of the Hawk, led by Griffith, the White Hawk. My leader isn't the Hawk of Light. Now there's a little distinction, isn't there? The Hawk, the White Hawk, or the Hawk of Light. That's quite the big distinction as well, isn't it? One saying that he is just a white hawk, pure white, his intentions known by all, whereas this one claims to be the hawk that brings light. Don't know if I'm just chatting rubbish there, but that's the distinction I make. Goodbye. Damn, what a fucking well done, Rickert. Holy shit, that took some balls right there to do that. Damn. And I hope he just does get to walk away and be an absolute badass. Good job, Rickert. I love that. Holy shit. Okay, let's read some comments. I imagine the comments are going to be hype. What a chapter this was. Again, another reasonably short one. But, goddamn. The impact of this. Jeez. Let's go, man. Yeah, Mr. Iron Balls Rickert. For sure. Damn, what a man. Yep, comments are all super hype. It's because like we're always thinking about what would the choice be? Would he I think it was very reasonable to think that he would join Griffith and such again, but he has grown up. He has come to understand a lot of things. Obviously, as he said, he made all those swords for all his fallen comrades, and the reason for that is right in front of him here. So awesome decision he's come to here. But like I said, it could have gone the other way for sure. Always a bit worried about that. As this guy says here, this guy says he's scared of dying. As I said, I hope he gets to like just walk out of here scot-free, but there's many people here with massive respect to Griffith who, like as we saw with Locust's reaction, probably don't want to let him just walk out of this place scot-free, do they? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Griffith's probably slightly indifferent about it, but yeah. But fair play. Let's hope he survives. If he doesn't, what a way to go out. Damn. What a guy, man. Is he? I think he might be. First person to hit a femto. I think he actually might be the first person we see land a strike. Like, surely if Griffith wanted to, he could have just like avoided that. Could have stopped that easily. You think? Well, this guy says Rickert's finally becoming a man. I feel like he already is kind of a bit of a man in a sense. He has to look after Godot's daughter. He made all those swords ages ago. Like I feel like he is a kind of it's one of those Berserk things where he's actually still probably like a teenage boy, but he is a man. This world just kind of ages you up like that. You have to mature and understand things and get by as a man. Is like a 15, 16, 17-year-old. in this universe. Yeah, lots of people very hype about this. I guess. How is it that some of these comments have actually got more likes than the chapter? How does that make any sense? Do people like pay for these? Is that what that is? Probably. But yeah, let's get into the next chapter. What a chapter that was. We'll get to the next one, which is Twilight Assassin, which actually, yeah, that makes me feel even more worried now. We just had that, and now the next fucking chapter is called Twilight Assassin. That sucks ass, doesn't it? Hopefully that's not what we're all expecting. Holy shit. Oh, it kind of looks like he did just get to walk out of there. See him here. Lord Griffith. It would seem. Look at him, the fucking smile. I've been rejected. You have, but I don't think you care much. Oh my god. Oh, for fuck's sake, bro. Oh, sigh that. Oh. Help us out. Do us a favour, sigh that. You know what this is going to be now, don't you? Twilight Assassin, Locust. Just like I said with the whole... That title reminded me of the Guts assassination. I feel like this might mirror that in a way, with Locust being the guts of this situation, killing a young boy. Not exactly a kid as Guts did, but a young boy. On purpose this time, of course. But yeah, kind of mirroring that to an extent. Again, there's plenty of differences in the circumstance and such, but he is positively pissed, as we did see. Why'd you care so much, bro? He literally let himself get slapped. Do you not just think, like, just speak for a minute, Locust? He could have stopped that, he would. He wanted that. He wanted to get disrespected. But yeah, I think we can tell what's going to happen here, which sucks absolute arse. But yeah, we've got Silat overseeing the situation. Oh. Up. Up. Looks good. The axle was damaged, so I replaced it. It'll work fine now. You bailed us out. Now we can do business in the capital too. You also saved us. This carriage got us here safely. Hey man. How'd you know what? Ah, it's ready. He's from the Young Men's Association. So here it is, huh? It was rotting away in that neighbour's storehouse and I had no idea what it was. I tried to get it working again with parts I had on hand. It's actually pretty amazing. Huh. What is this again? Is that some kind of flamethrower or something? I don't know. It's got like a hose. The barrel of something. You see these on like coal kind of tracks and such, don't you? And like Crash Bandicoot games and stuff like that. That's the only thing I've seen of it. Erica. Like this? Here goes. Okay, so it does spray something. I don't know what though. Is it just a hose for water? So yeah, perhaps this is the first documented case of fire hose. A hose. A fire hose. A hose. What I'm looking for there. Ah! That is amazing! This is a sprinkler for putting out fires. I think if I improve it, the water will come out even more forcefully. If these could be deployed in each section of the city, they'd make for quite the fire prevention measure. I'll go petition our official right now. I'll have the guys from the association come get that one tomorrow. it's awesome that he's actually adding to this place as well, adding to Falconia and making it an even better place. Because again, it is a good place for people on the kind of surface of things and such. Again, I'm still not really sure, but I think we can again just take it as it is at the minute. The city is incredible. It isn't just the spectacular structures. It has running water and sewers, and streets have roadways and walkways, and traffic flow is excellent. There are even things like this, and the baths are huge, and the water flows through the toilets. Oh wow, we got working actual water toilets now. It's pretty impressive for these times as well. If this place is the legendary city, both their culture and technology must have been more advanced than any countries today. Wow, I think you're really something for reproducing. Reproducing that thing so easily. If you're that skilled, you'll probably find a job right away. At any rate, skilled craftsmen are in great demand in this city. And I hear you were in the Band of the Hawk, so you're an old friend of Lord Griffith's. Yeah, well, you're set for work and you've got connections. How about you and I? No, me instead. I was thinking of that a minute ago. I zoomed into that shot because I was looking to see if any of the girls were blushing. It wasn't quite the case, but they are now. Little cat girl, and unfortunately this one has been likened to a pig. That's a bit of a shame for her. But I've mentioned a few times how this girl is very cat-like. I haven't seen anything that makes me think of this girl as a pig. But okay. I guess Miura doesn't quite like this one. And here's Godo's daughter getting all pissed, as she should be. Oh, why so worked up? Worried about your big brother? Go find some water to play in, kiddo. Yes. You're good. Too damn right. You go, Godo's daughter, Erica. Sorry, I'll always refer to her that way. I think Godo's daughter it seems more natural for me. But I won't be able to stay here in the city. Is something wrong? You slapped Lord Griffith? Whatever for? Well, you mean it's something you can't talk about? That's really bad though, huh? Even if they do go way back. About what we said. Yeah, never mind. Is it something that worrisome? Yeah. Thing is, I'm not sure Griffith cares that much. It's the people that have so much respect for Griffith that gonna really care about that, isn't it? Like as we see with Locus. It's lucky no one else saw it. You're both men. In fact, you're war buddies who used to live together. I'm sure there's been a slap or punch or two. It's because of that. It's because we were war buddies. War buddies. Sorry. It's a really strange rain right now. It's like spraying down and stop for a second, then spray down again. I was like, someone fucking spray in my house with water. But no, I think that's the rain, just in a really weird. My bad. Yeah, war buddies definitely seems like a pretty soft way of describing that. Honestly, war buddies. If this city was built on top of my comrades' bitter deaths, then I can't live comfortably here, no matter how much of a utopia it is. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Well, this is between two men. It's not for others to go prying into it. But listen, what do you plan to do about this girl? Will you take her back into the wilds with those monsters roaming around? Or will you? You can bet I'm going with him. We're family. Oh man. You'd hope they stay together, but I think it's almost a bit like again, maybe this kind of mirrors the Casca situation. Obviously, very different, but might need to keep her away from what would be Guts in this case. Rika, keep her safe here rather than have her leave, step into danger. I'm going with. You heard her. Erica? Wow. Stay alive. And who knows what will end up being important. Things you have now, things you've lost. People who are nearby and people who have gone far away. No matter what you choose, truth is, both regret and reluctance are going to follow you around. So she's going to go with him. Good. Good. You just have to make sure you don't make excuses to yourself down the road. Upstanding as ever, Luca. Yeah, for real. Like an old man. Don't regret what happened with Jerome. Oh, someone did question that in the comment section we saw last week, didn't we? Someone was questioning what happened with Jerome. What did happen with him then? His wife was too innocent. Deceiving her just seemed so wrong. So he was married? Did we know that? I'm pretty sure we didn't know that. Okay. You're really not cut out to be a wicked woman. Hey, how long are you going to stand around? We're short-handed here. Oops. Well, there's no hurry. Give it some careful thought. I'll help too. To be young. I like this guy. I do like this guy. With some artillery. Some moulding of something. Scale is incredible. This energy. Everyone is earnest. Earnestness embodied. Too good to be true. It's too good to be true, it usually is. All working with a sense of purpose and duty. Probably everyone in the city is. That's Falconia. Griffith's capital. Griffith's kingdom. Oh man. You know what? How long has it been since we've seen a shot of these guys? How long has it been? It's been a fucking long time. This is, I think, from the point of view of Ricker, of course. God damn. How long has it been since we've seen these? All in the same place like this. I know it's not like an actual thing. Most of these guys are dead. Well, holy crap. Fucking Band of the Hawk. That looming figure behind them. Even fucking Caucus. It's even good to see Caucus. Things you have now. Things you've lost. People nearby. People gone far away. No matter what you choose. Both regret and reluctance are going to follow you around. Damn. I'm really loving this look into Rico right now. It's been fantastic, hasn't it? I do have family, after all. That is touching. I don't like where we're at right now, though. I feel like this is a very good spot to assassinate someone. He turns his head to probably the old ruler of whoever of this Falconia. No arms. Oh shit. Oh shit, it's Raxas. I love Raxas. Raxas. He hasn't had. He needs some more time to shine, Raxas, honestly. I love Raxas. You really need some more time to shine, in my opinion. Darkness? Parting with family is very sad. But no need to worry. Even if you're gone, your family can live on in this city. In all comfort, under the Hawk's protection. Die now, free of concern. I'm gonna call it. I would be a bit worried here, but I'm gonna call it. Silat is gonna do something here. Hopefully. I'm not sure why he would. I just got a feeling. Like we saw him earlier. So maybe Raxas also saw what happened earlier, or otherwise perhaps Locust told him to assassinate Ricker. Again, kind of mirroring the Guts assassination a little bit, perhaps. I won't like Raxas as much if he does kill Ricker. I'll tell you that now. I'd still like him because he's cool. Yes, I called it. You just had that feeling, didn't you? The two Kushan. Not sure why he'd do this, but he is. Oh damn, what was this? A crusty pillar, I think. Yeah, one of Silat's men. Is the order from the Hawk himself? Or did that Night Locust put you up to this? Either way, I can see. This man knows some secret about the Hawk. Hey, let's go Silat. Looks intense right there. Let's go. I do like Silat as well. I like Silat a lot. Ever-present character in the series. Let's go. We do know he's still trying to figure out the Hawk, isn't he? He's just kind of going along with things right now, isn't he? Not really on either side or anything. Silat. But clearly he wants to have some questions with Ricker. But yeah, he has figured out, as I did mention, that Locust probably put Raxas up to this. Okay, cool. Let's read some comments quickly. Was he ever a street performer? I don't remember that. The Baki Raka. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't really agree with this. I don't think just because there's a character that has wisdom makes them an underrated or great character, to be honest with you. I feel like a lot of people put a lot of stock in characters that are like the old wise type that gives the main heroine or hero some kind of advice that helps them in their journey. I feel like people put way too much stock in that. Don't get me wrong, I like Luca, but I feel like, and I like her wisdom, but it does almost feel like not a plot device, but it is kind of for the sake of like saying, like she very much kind of confirms the themes and confirms the kind of topics covered, if you know what I'm saying. I feel like maybe it's a bit too on the nose in a lot of cases. I feel like that's the case for a lot of characters like her. It's like, oh, we've got a cool character here. Do you know what we'll do? We'll add. There'll be the wise one that kind of confirms the kind of themes of the story and such. And maybe that's why people. I think that makes sense as to why people like them so much. But I personally don't really hold too much stock on that. Again, I like Luca. I like her character quite a bit. Yeah. A lot of people loving not just Raxas, my bad. A lot of people loving Silat here. The Baki Raka. Not too much else in the comment section. This we'll just move on to the final chapter today, which is the longest of them, which is good. Again, I did notice that these first two chapters here are slightly shorter than usual, so we're getting to the final one for today, which is Royal Capital in the Moonlight. What the hell is? In exchange for saving your life, something I want to ask you. Ask me? Ah, man, still lurking in the darkness. Look at those eyes. Looking like a Reggie from Pokemon, honestly. Your skills have improved, young master. As he's just twizzling the fucking... I can't remember what they're called. It's been a long time since I found out what they were called. Ah! Where'd they go? They just slice these? Yeah, I think they... Oh no, they caught them. Damn. I think that's like the sound of them like spinning in their hands while being caught. Good catches though. Damn. Eh? Eh? Tapasa. They move well for their size. He always just looks so... I don't know what it is about his face. He looks... I don't know. It's like innocent, but kind of... So as I was about to say before I got cut off by a sneeze there, apologies. He always looks like slightly innocent, but almost like kind of playful and naughty as well. I don't know what it is about this mask, but I just really like it. I like the design of it. As he chucked these guys away. We got him! Yeah! Holy shit! Is that the first time these guys have ever... I'm not sure they're actually speaking out loud. I think this is just in their head. But I think this is the first time we've ever had any text from these guys. Wow. So yeah, they're now just holding on to his little bits that are wrapping around him. Ooh. I hope Raxas doesn't die here. There's that classic way of holding their weapon that they have. They've got a few weapons with kind of grips like that. Could Raxas even die? Like, what even is he? He's just like a shadow. Don't really know. That kill him? Gah. What? That's not necessarily where my head is. It looks quite creepy in this shot here, doesn't he? Fucking hell. Does look quite creepy in this shot. It looks much more creepy without the mask. I do like the mask though. Damn you! Young master, are you hurt? So they are speaking? Holy crap, like I said, it's the first time we ever hear these guys speak, I think. I'm fine. I have those stuffed in there. Ah. I like this one too. Sad. I liked it as well. It's a shame. Ugh. Blech. Mood's ruined. I'm leaving. Really? This is it? He's fucking done because we cut off his mask? Again, I like this guy a lot. Mr. Raxas. I appreciate that. I wonder what he might look like in the future now. I do really like this mask, so it is a big shame. It is also quite interesting. I didn't actually realise that it had eye holes. Don't know why he'd need them. Obviously never really noticed that because there's no eye behind the eye hole. Mood's ruined. I'm leaving. How have I never seen this shot before? This kind of seems like it should be like a legendary shot, right? Mood's ruined. Home I go. I'll go put on a new mask, so bear with me. Tonight, once the moon's risen, I'll come again. Dude was just a bit discouraged there. Well, Rika, you better leave this place before then. Raksas. So bizarre. He's a demon now. We banished him, but he's still taboo to our clan. It sends a chill through me. Now then. Huh? It's Kushan. Back to my question. I've seen him somewhere. I was going to say, have we had an interaction? Like, has there been an interaction between Rika and Silat? I feel like there's maybe a point where they've met, but I don't fully remember anything like that, so I don't think so. But something in my head feels like there's something between them. Ah, what's the matter? If you insist, I'm fine with roughing you up to get my answer. Well, you wish to talk? What's the question? What's the question? You haven't said the question. I don't mind. But there isn't time to discuss it. He said he would attack again tonight. True. And don't you guys want to hear all about Griffith? Not just the short version? I have a proposition. Get me out of this place safely and I'll tell you everything. Oh shit. Let's go. The abduction mission. That would be creepy as fuck though, right? For little Erica. Look at her just feeding some stray cats. Erica, welcome home. Fucking hell. Apologies guys. How were the city's blacksmiths? It sounds like fun, so next time I'll go... Look at that little cute little cat there. Next time I'll go... Loom. As I said, creepy right here. I don't know why. This expression almost reminds me a bit of Griffith's face. I don't know why that is. It might sound like blasphemy to some people, but that kind of does, again, remind me a little bit of like a younger Griffith, perhaps. Rika, behind you! Orcs! Maybe it's your looks. No. Erica, they're human. Maybe it's yours. Again, I'm glad we actually get to hear these guys speak now. Quite funny, isn't it? What's with all the noise? Has Rika come back? Somebody call the official! Orcs have slipped into town! No, wait. You've got to feel bad for these guys, haven't you? These are human beings. As much as they don't look like it. These guys are human men. You've got to feel bad for them, ain't you? They obviously care a little bit. Poor orcs. And look who it is. Sorry, but go around back. You'd scare everyone. The old man has picked up on them. Maybe, just maybe, I'm thinking here, maybe the old man might give up his pterodactyl that's in that fucking... Well, I'm assuming that's what's in that little cabin thing. Maybe he might give his pterodactyl to Rika or something, so he can get away. Again, apologies guys, I'm going to go back to using my fucking old eye stuff after this, because this stuff is doing nothing for me. True, you did stand out, oddly in town. I'm surprised you're assassins, considering. How rude. Assassins? They kind of look like nuns right now. They kind of look like nuns, like this. The less commotion, the better. You two hide in the stable or something. This irks me. Let's face it, our fate is to live in the shadows. Sad, isn't it? It's them. That's sad. You got to feel for these guys, haven't you, man? First time I heard them speak. Give rights to the muscle men. So, who are those guys? Bodyguards I hired. Mercenaries. Mercenaries? Tonight I'm going to leave Falconia. You were attacked by an assassin? I knew it. Lord Griffith must be angry about this, that slap. He definitely wasn't human. I think he was one of those war demons who served Griffith. There, you see? Shouldn't you go apologise to him right now? But for Griffith to do such a thing. What about Griffith now? No, wasn't even the old Griffith a cool-headed perfectionist? He had a shady side he just didn't show us. Yeah. Again, look at these fuckers. So sad, isn't it? At least the horses don't mind. Again, they kind of look like old women. If that weren't true, he'd never have. Sorry, don't know how I read that as face. He'd never have. But still. At any rate, Raxas, that war demon, is sure to come. He's remarkably persistent. Don't just stand there. You gotta hurry and get ready to travel. There's no fixing that. But do you have somewhere to go? That's the thing. Where do we go? Like, will Raxas actually pursue us far out of Falconia? I'm not sure. Probably, but as you know, things out there are a total mess. I don't know if there's any place left where one can live safely. There is. Long before the Kushan invaded this religious sphere, we Bakiraka built a hidden village in an impregnable land and survived for several centuries working as assassins. All who live in the village are warriors who constantly practice their killing arts. Not even the likes of spirit creatures would find it easy to approach. Send Rick out there? That sounds like a good place to be protected, but he's an outsider, right? Like, it's a bit scary. A handy guy though, so I feel like he could actually do well there. Actually, could make some weapons and such for them. With my employer, the Mad Emperor, fallen, I'd been pondering whether to work for the Hawk like the other Kushan, but I just can't bring myself to serve someone inhuman again. And so I was just thinking about the time to return to the village. It's about time to return to the village, apologies. There was a time when no one outside the clan would ever be allowed in, so this timing works out well for you. Okay, so we're actually going to go with Twilight here. Okay, this is a pretty cool little fucking... I did not see the story going in this direction. It's a pretty cool little team up here. So you got Rika, Twilight and co. Going to be headed to a Kushan assassin ground. Sounds pretty damn awesome, doesn't it? In that case, there's nothing to say. You guys, gather up all the non-perishable provisions you have. Okay, Luca. Me too. You're leaving the city as soon as you got here, but things don't always go the way you want them to. So what will you do with the girl? You're leaving her here. I'll take responsibility and look after her. I feel like surely we bring her with us. I don't know. Locust doesn't know about her actually, does he? So she might be fine here actually. Griffith does, but like I said earlier, Griffith isn't actually the one ordering this assassination or anything, is he? So, well, I think we can assume that. So yeah, I think she actually would be safe here. I'll take Erica with me. I'm not entirely sure that's right, but we're family. All right. I do like that decision though. I think that is a good decision. Wow. Having with them those they need to protect makes people cautious. It's just such a weird way of saying that. Having with them those they need to protect makes people cautious. Maybe those types turn out to be the survivors. Work hard and protect them. Kushant fella. What? Long ago a friend left on a journey for the same reason I am now. As I've been saying this whole time, the assassination, this, and with the Casca situation, there's been a lot of mirroring of past events going on here, hasn't there? As it's been the case for a lot of like stuff in these last couple arcs. A dangerous journey with someone dear to him. Though unlike me, he was an extremely able swordsman who was nearly unkillable. Knowing him, he's still out there somewhere. I'm sure of it. Who's lurking here? Mr. Raksas. Is that a new mask we see here? He did indeed. And that is it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Some brilliant fucking chapters today, weren't they? As I said, I'm loving this look at Rika right here. I think it's been absolutely fantastic. Ruben Bros. That was a hilarious panel. That was a. No, he didn't. Griffith didn't. Why would Griffith make this order? What did I say? I don't know. Why would Griffith make this order? That's what I try to say there. I think I might have said that correctly anyway, but I feel like I said Rika try and make the order. Apologies if I did. He doesn't care about this. He let himself get slapped. He didn't care about this. Evidently, it's obviously Locus. Or his servant is enacting by themselves because they love him so much. Yes, as I said, it's Locus who told Raksas to go kill this kid, I think. And this just makes a decent point here. Maybe Griffith does know about this whole assassination stuff, but as I said, he doesn't care. He doesn't care whether they assassinate him or not. He didn't order it, but he doesn't care if it happens. What's going on here, I think. It does feel amazing, doesn't it? Having all these characters, new characters from Griffith's army, from the Man of the Hawk, all these new guys, Locus, Raksas, interacting with Sylat, Luca. It's awesome seeing all the collection. I really love stuff like this, bringing like characters from old arcs and stuff back into play. I like that in a lot of stories. It's happened quite a bit in One Piece recently for me. Yeah, they really did violate the bodyguards big time. I'm glad they finally got some lines. Unfortunately, all those lines are actually quite sad, considering they're discriminated against for their looks. Understandably so. They do look like old women sometimes. Ow. I hate that again. But I hate people that think like this. Like I don't know what this is in relation to, but I hate people just brand like I always say, like, I don't want to get too into this, but I always say like everyone's racist, everyone's sexist. To normal people's perceptions of that kind of stuff, everyone has preconceived notions of someone when they meet them for the first time and such, no matter what their race, if they're a woman, girl, black, white, if they look ugly, if they look pretty, if they're dressed nice, if they're dressed poorly, if they're homeless, if they're super rich. You've always got preconceived notions, but feel like people drop these cards way too quickly nowadays. The racist card, the sexist card, to any small comment, where actually it's, again, just a preconceived notion. That is in most cases true. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of bad preconceived notions and such, but I find in most cases a lot of this stuff is true, honestly. It's like, an example would be like the French seem pretty stuck up. In a lot of cases, a lot of French people I've met do seem pretty stuck up and pretty arrogant, and I don't really like too many French people. Never met too many French people I've liked, which again might sound bad, but that is just true. That's my truth. Whereas again, I've met loads of really nice German and Dutch people in my life. They always seem really nice. Is that racist to say that a lot of Dutch people are very nice? Like, yeah, people play these cards and say this shit way too easily nowadays, is my opinion, especially when it's like almost non-existent nowadays. Don't get me wrong, there's always going to be racist and sexist and all sorts of bad people out there, but to an extreme degree. But what I'm talking about is like the generalization of a lot of that stuff is just like, send these people back 50 years ago, 60 years ago, we'll see what they're saying then. It would be crazy. Their minds would be blown. Nowadays, yeah. You know what, he kind of is a little bit, isn't he? This what's his name, Raxas, does remind me a little bit of the No Face from Spirited Away. That's the only movie I've ever seen by that director and by Studio Ghibli, so I really need to watch more of those. I've heard they're all really good. I have seen the first maybe like 20 or 30 minutes of I can't remember what it's called, but the one with the wolf. Some guy gets like kind of bitten on the arm by like an infected pig, or there's a lot of pigs in those movies. But yeah, some kind of like infected boar or something. I've seen like the first 20 minutes or so of that. I need to watch the rest of it. The reason I didn't continue on is just because I was watching it with my friend actually when we were out, so it wasn't really the best experience. Need to watch it by myself at home. As I've been saying, I really like how the story's going at the minute. Us looking at Falconia and Rickert. I'd like to get back with Guts and Co. at some point for sure, but I'm really liking things right now actually. Yeah, honestly, Raxas is one of my favourite apostles. He is awesome, and we did get to see a nice amount of him today. I did mention earlier I'd like to see more of him going forward. But yeah, that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Again, brilliant chapters today, especially the first one, but these last two were really good as well. Really liked some of the fight scenes in there and seeing Sylat, and again, just a lot of character combos and interactions just never thought we'd see coming. Also, have they kind of done us a bit with the artwork here? I mean, that one's totally understandable, but are we even going to see these guys in these chapters? I feel like we're not. Yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. We'll get back in next week with the final 3 chapters, which are Night Flight, Soaring Escape, and Landfall, which all seem to be covering Rickert's escape, I imagine, from Falconia. So hopefully I'll catch you guys then. Again, do let me know what you guys thought in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. See you guys then, and have a good one.